Hello, and welcome to episode 0.4 of The Old Driver. And well, folks, if you can't tell, well, that's me. So welcome to my world, where every day is an adventure. Today, it is 12:40 p.m., and we got a contract violation from yesterday to talk about, and a ride-along to do. So, come on, let's get started. Let's go. Okay, already, right off the bat, the old man makes a mistake. So apparently I logged in under time instead of offer. So our first offer is McAllister's, $13 an hour, 6 miles. So I took that as $13 pay for 6 miles. So I took it. And then I realized it was by time. So we're gonna do this one. We're gonna take our time, and then we're gonna switch back over to offer. There may or may not be a tip on here. You never know with time. But then when I took the order, they only gave me 3 minutes to get to the restaurant. It says pick up by, and it was only 3 minutes. So I was close, but come on, 3 minutes? It takes me that long to walk in there. I'm old, y'all. I'm old. I can't even remember how to log in to DoorDash. But I'm already here. I'm gonna walk in here. Hopefully the order, I don't care if it's ready or not, we're gonna get paid at least $13 an hour for every minute. I don't like doing orders this way because sometimes you get paid $2 or $3 for driving, $2 or $3 for driving 10 miles. I like to know how many miles I'm driving. I'm not out here to just tear my car up for nothing. But anyway, I'm gonna walk in and get this one. All right, we got that delivered. It was a hammy to me. The DoorDash or GPS just took me to the main apartments, but they had directions here how to get down to her apartment, so she's probably had trouble with that before. But anyway, there's a tip. Luckily, there's a tip. It only took me 23 minutes, and I'm nowhere near how much time they gave me. I just can't drive slow like that. I just come get the order done, let's move on. But you see, I got it paused, so I'm gonna switch over to earn by offer, and hopefully we can get a good one. All right, so let's switch over and get it going. All right, we got a next order. It's a $3.50 for 2-point-something miles. Pitiful, but we're gonna take it because it takes us back toward where we started, and the restaurant's easy to get in and out of. And usually this Taco Bell this time of day usually has the orders ready. All right, so let's go pick it up. All right, we arrived at our location. Hopefully the order's gonna be ready. All right, we got that delivered to an employee here at Escape Outdoors for her lunch. I'm happy to do it. Only made $3.50, but it's fine. I'm retired. I ain't doing anything, and I'm right by McDonald's, and there's a whole shopping center over there with restaurants. So we're gonna wait here a minute and get our next order. As expected, we got this Papa John's order right next to the store we were just at. They usually got it pretty good here. This is a good Papa John's close to my house. All right, let's get it and move on. Okay, I had to wait about 5 minutes for that Little Caesars. Take a picture of my bag to prove I got a hot bag. And then it was delivered to the door, so I didn't get a pic. And then I had issues with my phone. So apparently my data ran out. So I had to add a $5 data plan to last me a couple days till my plan resets. But anyway, that's happened once or twice in 5 years, I guess. I don't know. Kids have been on the phone. Okay, so we got that delivered. We're probably gonna drive about 2 miles to some stores here, some dead miles, and should get our next order. Let's go. Okay, we took this McDonald's order for $4.50. It's only going 0.9 miles. I got that one dropped off fairly quickly. But let's talk about McDonald's for a minute, so y'all all know. Okay, so this is the McDonald's bag. Okay, so you can see how it's sealed, and that's not unusual. Most places seal their orders. The DoorDash driver does not verify the order. It's supposed to be right by the restaurant. We don't verify it. The second thing is, if you can see this order here, it has drink, it has hot fries, hot nuggets, and then a McFlurry. which is frozen or at least very cold, all in the same bag. So if you order McDonald's, know that they put all their stuff in the bag. If it's not right when we get there and you order 10 miles away and your McFlurry's melted, don't blame it on your driver. You know, it's in there with hot fries, anything. You know, so anytime you order McDonald's or some of these other restaurants and your stuff's melted, don't blame your driver. It's not our fault. We wait for the order at the restaurant. They bag it. We don't verify it. We take it and we drop it off as is. Don't even bother putting it in a hot bag because it doesn't make any sense with McDonald's because they put the cold and hot together. So just a word of warning to know when you order from McDonald's, don't order ice cream and hot food together because they're usually not going to separate them. All right, well, that's my rant. Let me go on to the next order. Let's go. All right, we waited just a few minutes at that last drop off, and we got this order. It's a good order, good solid order for lunchtime especially. Okay, well, let's go pick it up. We arrived at our destination, Monterey's Mexican restaurant. Let's go in here and pick this up and deliver. Okay, we got that Mexican picked up. Had to wait about 10 minutes. You just got to have patience to do this job, or mostly any job. It just makes your life go much easier if you have patience. So we delivered this one to Little Caesars. I guess you can't eat pizza every day. And he said, I promise you, you can't. So no matter how much you like pizza, it's not good every day. All right, so I'm gonna sit here a minute and see if we can get another order before I move. Patience. We waited about 15 minutes or maybe even longer for our next order. Lazizas, here it is. Let's go pick it up and deliver and hope that plus becomes a better order because we need the money today. It's been slow. All right, so we're here already. We're just right down the road at Lazizas. All right, let's go in here and see if they got falafels today. Get this picked up and I'll let you know. Okay, we got that picked up. No falafels today, just a Greek salad and some feta fries. I've had those. Those are actually pretty good. All right, got a little trek to do this one. Let's see what this is going to give us. I got that delivered, dropped off at the door, and that $10.25 became really $10.50. A quarter extra. Why? Makes no sense. Just not logical. Who come up with that? Anyway, it's done. $8 tips. Nice. Thank you, customer. DoorDash, I have no clue what your logic is. Okay, we're going to drive back. It's only about 2 miles, and we might get an order on the way. See if we can get one more order before some dinner. Okay, we arrived at Chick-fil-A. We just got this order. Had to wait a few minutes. Yeah, I know. Oh man, it's trash. I know, but it's been slow today. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna knock off for dinners. Okay, so that ends this shift. We got that dropped off. $4.50. I have a little condo, and drove back. So we made $45 between the two, and we drove this much. So luckily today, even though it wasn't very good, the miles were not very high either. So we might come back out the night and see if we, I don't know, can at least make $100. All right, see you after dinner. I did decide to come back out for a dinner shift, but before we do that, let me cover that contract violation. So yesterday, or my last video, I know exactly what this was. They said I was 11 minutes late to a pickup to the store. And I know the exact order. It was the first order I did. So what happened, and it's no fault of my own, is it was to a McDonald's. And it was 2.5 miles. And I was a half mile from the McDonald's. So I didn't put in directions or anything. I just drove to the McDonald's. And when I got there, it was the wrong McDonald's. So the McDonald's it was at was like 3.5 miles away. and it was only a 2.5 mile order, right? So I drove the 3.5 miles to the other McDonald's, and when I got there, I still had to wait. So I, so what difference does it make anyway? So I had to wait, and I waited about 5 minutes, and I got the pickup. Then I had to drive 2 miles to the customer. So I drove to the customers, and my mileage had been reset when I started, right? So it was like 6.97 miles total on a 2.5 mile order. If anything, I should be getting more pay, not a contract violation. So I mean, it's no big deal. I sent in exactly what I just told you. These things are wiped out before they even look at them. I've gotten a couple before. I've done a couple thousand deliveries, and I've gotten a few, but this one's just dumb. But the problem was, when I look back, the location they gave me when I started was not the location I was at. So the location I was at they were running about 10 minutes behind. So, 10 minutes ago I was at that location, but I was no longer there. So I don't know if their servers were lagging or GPS somehow was lagging, but whatever it was, I've seen this happen before where the mileage don't always match. So I don't know if they lag sometimes, the servers. But anyway, that was the violation. Wasn't nothing I did. I actually probably should call in and try to get some pay for it, because I had to drive 5 extra miles, on a little order. Can't remember, it was like $5 order anyway. But anyway, that was a contract violation. So we're going to get started tonight. It is 6:05. We're just going to make whatever we can make before I decide to go home. All right, I'll let you know when we get our first order. All right, so we got this little $4 order from Zaxby's. Not going far, but that's all we've been getting today. Okay, we got that one dropped off. It was like a bicycle ride from the store. I did have to wait, I don't know, 5-6 minutes for it. But then we just crossed the road basically and got to a shopping center here, and I got an order. Papa John's, another plus. Why do they do that? DoorDash. You think we're idiots? All right, so plus, we see what we get paid. They'll probably add a quarter to it. But I'm already here at Papa John's, and we're going to go pick this up. Okay, we had to wait about probably less than 10 minutes for that, and then we got this add-on. We needed that, 12 plus. We'll see what that ends up being. So we got 2 of them that could be very good orders. These are the orders, few pizzas for each one. And well, let's hope it's just not a quarter like I've been getting. Let's go deliver and see. All right, I got those 2 Papa John orders delivered. One was up on a mountain. Really, it's just a driveway that went straight up. But I got it delivered. It said we're going to be $7.75, I believe. And it was, bam! That's why I say you just never know. There's no control over it. You don't know what the big orders are going to be, the little orders going to be. And then I delivered the other one that I thought was going to be the better tip because it was the bigger order. And they added 77 cents. But it was still a good order because they had to pay more up front. So that was a good order. Both of them, that was not a lot of miles. And then DoorDash sends me this. What is that? Really? So this is what you get when nobody tips and DoorDash pays the base pay, $2. 5.5 miles for $2. Who's going to take that? I hope their food just sits there, because the driver would have to pay really to deliver that. If they've got to drive some miles back and it's like 8 or 9 miles, that barely covers your gas. And then you got to consider your car, not to count your time. There's no way. The base pay is too low. So you have to tip, or you're probably not going to get your order. Unless maybe it's added on to something else and they're going that way anyway. But a lot of times I still don't pay those. But like I say, you still never know. They might give you a tip when you get there or add one on later. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. So I will take those if I'm already going there and it's delivered in the same neighborhood. But that's the only way I'm taking an order like that. I'm not driving the miles for it. But anyway, don't let me get on a soapbox. But those were good orders. I'm only about a mile or 2 from stores. I can get an order at any time, but let's head on back. Okay, y'all. Only in my world. I can't make this stuff up. So I accept this order, Baskin Robbins. I go in and I wait. You know, they're kind of busy, a few minutes, 5 minutes. And then, so I walked around and walked back up there and I said, y'all made this order yet? And she goes, oh, we just handed that order out. So there was another dasher in there. And they said, oh, we saw it on the phone. I said, okay. Because I said, well, y'all handed it to the wrong person. They said, no, we saw it on the phone. So I went out the car, called Dasher support, and they got on the phone, Indian or some other nationality. And he kept saying, did they get the order off Iraq? And I'm like, Iraq? Did he get the order from Iraq? I'm like, what are you talking about? What he wanted to know if he got it off the rack. I know I got old ears, but he was saying Iraq. All right, so I don't know, but we got that straight. He wanted them to remake the order because I was the one that was supposed to have it in the system. He said he didn't see it in there twice. So I think they just made a mistake and handed it to the wrong person and didn't want to remake it until DoorDash had to pay for it twice. But anyway, we got it delivered, but that took like 30 minutes, you know, for me to get the order and deliver. And then look who I delivered to, this house. I've never seen an island in somebody's driveway. But this huge house. Now, I know it's just ice cream. I don't judge, but $1.66 tip from a house like that. But, you know, that ice cream probably didn't cost about $8 and they tipped $1.66. That's probably about right. I'm just saying, big, nice house. But anyway, I don't judge. I don't judge. You get big tilts and no tilts from poor people or rich people. You don't judge. But anyway, so we headed back to town about 2 miles and I got this order, another pizza, $10. So the pizza orders are carrying the night, making up for this other stuff. But you've got to have patience to do this job and you got to keep an even keel about yourself. If not, your emotions are up and down, up and down. You just take it for what it is. You're delivering from point A to point B. Just do it. Don't get involved in all the drama. Okay, I'm going to go pick this up and let's deliver. We got that Pizza Hut dropped off. What is this in their door? I guess they're just trying to block from people seeing in the house. It just said leave at door and ring doorbell, but it is what it is. And then I'm at the gas station right now because I've been pooped on again. I don't know why. In my world, does this old man get pooped on so much? This is the third time I've been in the gas station, and I haven't got gas yet. This car gets great gas mileage, but I keep getting poop on the window. I'm going to clean this off, and we're going to see if we can get 1 or 2 more orders. After that order, it started raining. It got late, dark. So I did several more orders. They added on a $2 peak pay. And I took a couple more. The orders were pretty good. I'm just going to show the orders to the end of the shift and close it out. I closed out my shift and restarted when the $2 peak pay kicked in. So I have one shift that I didn't capture, but you can see from my totals it's added in.